Hey guys, so I just wanted to make this quick video to talk about the new enemy that's coming to Helldivers 2 very soon, called the Impaler. So this is a new enemy type to Helldivers 2, but it's actually an enemy that we already saw in Helldivers 1. And as a Helldivers 1 veteran, someone who absolutely loved that game, I wanted to make this video to explain to you guys how we actually killed that enemy in Helldivers 1, and hopefully prepare you for when you face it in Helldivers 2. So obviously there might be some changes. They might have designed this enemy slightly differently to how they've designed it in Helldivers 1. However, based on all of the footage that we've seen in the trailer, it looks basically identical. So I don't see really any differences. There could be some, but it remains to be seen. Okay, so the way that this enemy worked in Helldivers 1 was like this. It was basically this super heavily armored little tank. And similar to a charger, you couldn't use any small arms against it from the sides, so they would just bounce off it. And if you did use a explosive weapon like a rocket, like an EAT, on the sides, on those really heavily armored sections, you would do decent damage to it, but you couldn't one-shot it. So really, most of the time, you're going to be aiming for that weak spot right at the front. Most of the time when it was walking around, the front wasn't exposed. However, once it deployed those tentacles, the little orange weak spot at the front would become exposed, and you could then attack it. You could attack this weak spot with just your small arms, so your regular primary weapon. You could put a rocket in it, and one rocket into the weak spot would kill it. I doubt it would be that easy in Helldivers 2. I'm assuming it's going to be slightly stronger than that. Maybe a couple of EATs to that weak spot will kill it in Helldivers 2, I'm not sure. Or, yeah, you could just use your small arms to shoot at the weak spot and eventually you take it down. However, after you shot at it for a while, the enemy would close up again and you wouldn't be able to attack it until it deploys the tentacles again. Also, you can shoot the tentacles, so as we saw in the Helldivers 2 trailer, and as the dev said, you can actually shoot the tentacles, and after you shoot one tentacle for a little bit, it will pop down into the ground again to escape your fire, and then another one maybe will come back up. So, as far as I remember, you can't actually kill the enemy by only shooting the tentacles. You do actually have to put some fire into that weak spot at the front of the main body. Shooting the tentacles is really just a way to kind of get rid of them temporarily. The other thing to note about this enemy is that it does actually have a melee attack of its own. So if you do get up close to the body of it, it will attack you and one-shot you. And the only other thing I noticed in Helldivers 1 is that you could kill it with a single drop pod. So if you die and you drop on its head, you can one-shot it. Again, I doubt it's going to be that easy in Helldivers 2. I'm assuming they're going to make it take a few drop pods, similar to Bile Titan. And yeah, in terms of difficulty, I would say that this enemy is probably somewhere in between a charger and a Bile Titan. I think it kind of bridges the gap between those two enemies. It's like a really slow-moving charger with the weak spot at the front instead of the back. And it's like a smaller version of the Bile Titan, but instead of having the bile spew, it has those tentacles. And yeah, that's all the information I've got about the Impaler. I think it looks absolutely incredible. It's going to be so much fun to fight against. The Escalation of Freedom update looks amazing as well. I really can't wait to face those rocket striders. That's going to be awesome. And the new chargers look really cool as well. I'm really glad they're like, that's, I think, 3 chargers in the game now. That's really cool. So hopefully they'll add more. In fact, you know what? Why don't we just go and watch the trailer now together and I'll give you my reaction to it. If you're not interested in that, no worries. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. But if you are interested in a react, then let's check it out. All right, let's have a watch. So I have seen this a few times already, but it's awesome anyway. Yes, those tentacles look so good.
Since launch, we've improved Helldivers quite significantly together with you, the community.
Yes, you have.
We've released a lot of content.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, there's been so much content. That gunship looks amazing.
The destruction of a
black hole,
planet.
Awesome.
This time around,
wonder what they're gonna do with that.
Something special prepared for you.
It's our first step out of many. Where we're gonna
yeah, that the bug thing on the back there looks really cool. It's gonna be a great mission. This looks interesting too. Yes, that looks amazing. I love that they've added a new strider. That is awesome.
An escalation of freedom.
That's a really nice graphic as well. I thought that was absolutely beautifully made with the arc thrower.
When freedom escalates, its opponents escalate.
we're bringing back
I think that's the old charger.
The standing
Beautiful.
tentacled beast known as the Impaler.
Impaler. I never knew what that was called actually back in the day.
When
It
you're
looks
playing
so
against
good.
tournaments, you can always try and run
It's gonna
away.
totally
The
change the
Impaler
gameplay, I
ruins
think.
that plan.
Having those tentacles there changes it a lot in Helldivers 1 actually, having the tentacles there all the time. You really have to avoid them, and you really have to take care of the Impaler. You have to kill it. You can't just leave it, which they say in this. That Spore charger looks amazing too.
It's constantly moving, so it's going to come right out of the fog.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So it has some kind of camouflage mechanic or something? I think that's what they're alluding to anyway, or it has like smoke around it.
Tank that shoots rockets.
That's kind of cool.
If you're further away,
I don't know about the new tank. Can't imagine that adding a huge amount. It's basically like the bile spewers that can either shoot at you close range with their spew, or they can bomb you, and I just find them annoying, honestly. New Brood Commander looks really cool.
Allies that it spawn will not be the ones that you use.
Yeah, new warriors as well. That's awesome.
Difficulty 10 has more enemies
Or
than we've
different,
had
yeah,
before
different
on
kind of
lower
spawns from
difficulties.
the Brood Commander.
We've really ramped it up. It's meant to feel like a real progression from 9 to 10.
Wow, looks cool.
We're also introducing
Yeah, the new
a lower
hives.
type of
That's going to be
outpost,
amazing.
and it's going to be a real challenge.
New.
to
So I don't know
take
if they
on
meant
these
new
massive
hives as well
forces.
for the bugs and or just for the automatons.
Waiting for you.
Hopefully it'll be for both, because I'm not much of a bot player
Of
myself.
course. What would the galaxy be without planets?
Yeah, new biome. This looks really cool. Nice and
Therefore,
nice and
we
scary.
wanted to spook it up with
Kind
a
of
new
undead
version of
themed.
the swamp
This
environment.
tree here I saw. That looks cool. That's awesome. Looks like some
Acid
kind
Storm weather
of zombie or
now
something.
comes with a new mechanic.
And
It
this is an
reduces the
interesting
armor of
idea,
enemies
the
and allows
acid
fight.
rain.
You'll do a lot more damage.
That does,
but you'll
yeah,
also
you
take
do more
in
damage,
return,
but then you
which
take
is
more
just
damage.
as horrifying
I'm
as
not
it sounds.
super keen on that, honestly.
In Escalation
I don't really like
of
them playing with the
Freedom, we
damage
have
numbers and stuff
new
like that.
objectives come in, like the
But anyway.
retrieve larva mission. where
Yeah,
you
and the
find
lava
this
mission's quite
backpack
interesting
with,
as well.
Little crying
It's gonna be cool.
larva that you need to reach the extraction with.
New mission types are always interesting. Hopefully it's a standard one that you come
But
across
you
all the
also have
time
to be
rather than being a
careful
limited
because
time
it's
one.
gonna be
Because
crying
yeah,
a
it could be
lot
cool. So I guess you'll have
and
to
you
give
get
up your
swarmed by
backpack slot.
more and more terminids.
That's going to be quite interesting. So whoever doesn't have a backpack can take that. Just like at the moment, I guess whoever has the SMG or one-handed weapon, they can
With the
take
second Galactic
they
War
can
in
pick
full
up the
swing,
packages.
Super Earth is currently battling the automatons and the bugs for control of the Milky Way.
I think
The
that's
Automaton
it
Legion
really
are
for the trailer. I don't think there's
constantly
anything else
building
new.
Bigger and worse war machines.
I don't know if that's
Terminus,
new. I don't know.
migration
The
patterns
different
seem to be
weapons. I'm not
changing.
sure.
There's also been some irregular readings of the Terminids.
Yeah,
spores
irregular
in various sectors
readings.
where the
Ooh,
Terminids
hinting at
are
something
present.
spicy there.
And we will see where the story
That
develops
sounds
from
cool.
here.
So, have
It's
we
great to
told you
see.
everything that's
Great
gonna
to
be
see
in
this kind of
Escalation
new
Freedom?
content coming.
Of
I thought
course
we were
we
just gonna
have.
get another war
We have
bond.
many more surprises in store for you.
A surprise here and there that you maybe didn't expect.
On
I like
August
that
6th,
guy. He's
I'm
awesome.
ready to dive,
The
and I
CEO is
hope you're
amazing too. They're both really good on camera. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was hinting at something new or what, but anyway, it looks really cool. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. I never really do react videos, but yeah, just thought I'd try something new for this. Really hope this video was helpful to you guys. I really wanted to just kind of give you an introduction to the enemy before you face it in the game. So hopefully this look back at Helldivers 1 was helpful. If it was, hit the like button. If it wasn't helpful, hit the dislike button. And yeah, as always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.